Remain wary of the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young. Were it not for fear, death would go unlamented. Seek the old blood. These are some of the words you can hear Vicar Amelia praying as you enter the Grand Cathedral. Vicar Amelia is my fourth boss encounter, so a bit of lore behind Vicar Amelia. Vicars were the heads of the healing church, which is revealed in the item description of the gold pendant she drops when you defeat her. She can be seen clutching pendants in the cutscene, and even in battle after her grotesque transformation. So this would make her the last vicar who oversaw the church as Yharnam fell to the beasthood brought upon it by the misuse of the old blood. As you find her, she is seen praying to the altar of the Grand Cathedral, which holds a misshapen skull, presumably that of Lawrence, the founder of the healing church. Here she kneels awaiting her inevitable transformation, praying, clasping her pendant, which existed to carry a reminder that had been all but forgotten, and that may have prevented the madness that led Yharnam to ruin before her eyes. I really love the lore in Bloodborne. As fragmented and difficult to follow as it is, I still really am intrigued by it. And funny enough, the creator actually intended it to be that way, because when he was a young boy growing up in Japan, he wasn't really great at English, and used to read English fantasy books. Yet because of that language barrier, you'd only pick up bits and pieces of the story, and that's how it's presented to us, in Bloodborne and in the Dark Souls games, I guess. But I find that quite interesting, actually. But either way, the lore is fascinating, as is the world that Bloodborne set in. So let's move on to Amelia, the Vicar Amelia, which is my fourth boss fight. It's quite a tricky one, actually. Died a lot to this woman, but mainly because, again, I found her attacks difficult to read, difficult to... my dodging was always off with her, and I don't know if it was just... I don't know what it was really, but ultimately what got me the fight won in the end was I switched to a faster attacking weapon, the Saw Cleaver, and I think that favours this fight because it allows you to use that regain system a bit more effectively. So you'll see now, I'll show you, this is a fight in which she absolutely murders me early on, and you can see she has a really big health pool, which is made even bigger by the fact that she can heal at the later stages of the fight. So it's going to be a long fight. You're going to make sure you have a lot of blood vials with you, because you're going to need to use them. She has some really hard-hitting attacks, and yeah, you got to be on point constantly, effectively. You can see in this fight I was terrible. My dodging was off. I was just making so many mistakes, and it didn't last very long. But what I found worked for me during this fight is, use a fast attacking weapon. Try and stay behind her as much as possible and attack her legs. Her legs are a weak spot. They make her drop to her knees, and that makes her vulnerable for visceral attacks on her head, if you can get there in time. In the end fight, actually didn't get a visceral attack off. But use fire paper as well, really effective. But yeah, stay behind her, keep dodging, and just keep getting her to her knees so you can, deal the damage. And before I end, I just want to show you a silly mistake. I was running back to the encounter. I was just, bypassing all enemies. And I just got absolutely raped by this guy out of nowhere, and I lost all my souls. But such is the way of Bloodborne. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you get some help from watching my fight, and all the best of luck, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers.